Hello and welcome to the Building an Indie Business Podcast with SupremeRumHam. I'm your host, Alex. Today, the results are in. I will be discussing the results of the experiment with dog content. But first, I wanted to discuss some general podcast things. So, the Patreon page, which is to support hosting and editing of the podcast. I will be posting the episodes early on Patreon. So as soon as I finish an episode, I'm going to upload it to Patreon so you could get it early if you choose to support the Patreon page. And also, I decided that I will not be posting any financial episodes in the RSS feed of the podcast. But what I will do is I will keep them on YouTube and I will post them to Patreon as well. So I did an episode on Lyft as a public company talking about their stock, and you could check that out probably on Monday, I think is when I have it scheduled to be released on my YouTube channel. I'll link to it as well, and you could check it out on Patreon. And if you guys like those episodes, let me know and I'll do more, because I have more to talk about in regards to finance. Okay. I created a personal website, SupremeRumHam.design. It's just a place where I can display my projects. I'm probably going to create a portfolio on that domain. So I'll link to it all as well in the show notes, so check it out. Alright, dog content. So I'm going to walk you guys through my podcast promotion workflow. Then I'm going to tell you some interesting data points that I noticed during my reviewing of the listens, and I'm going to talk about if I believe dog content is worth it. Okay, so let's get into it. So, my podcast promotion workflow, I post the episodes on Dev2, Minds.com, and Reddit, and Twitter. Oh, and I also convert the audio into video to post it on YouTube. And I got on Dev2, Minds, and Reddit, I got the same amount of traffic that I've gotten as the other episodes I posted. There's no difference. But I posted it on Twitter because I just created a Twitter account for the podcast, and it went viral. And now Luminary is offering me a podcast deal. Yeah, no, I'm completely joking. So I got 17 listens in total. That's about what I get with other episodes that aren't related to dog content. Because remember, I said I get between 15 and 20. And if I got 25, then that would mean that the dog content is a significant difference. Okay, so some interesting data points. I don't get a lot of listens on Spotify, but on this episode, I got a listen from Brazil, so it was organic. And also, I post the episode on the subreddit side projects, and usually it doesn't, no one pays attention to it. They'll click on it, but they won't comment or anything. And this time, someone upvoted it, so I thought that was interesting. And then I got no listens on YouTube. Why I'm mentioning this is because I expected at least maybe 1 or 2 listens on YouTube because maybe people search dogs and they're web developers, so maybe that would pop up. I don't know, but I thought it was interesting. And so, do I think dog content increases clicks and views? I don't think I did a large enough study to determine that, but I don't think it does because I got the same amount of views. So if the dog content made a difference, then I would see a little bit of a bump. Maybe it would be 20 or 20, 21, 22, 23. I'd be getting more views, not the same amount of views. You know what I'm saying? Or I guess listens, not views. Listens and clicks. Okay. That's it for this episode. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, any episode ideas, anything you want to hear about, tweet me, email me. I will put those in the show notes. Also, the Twitter account I just created for the podcast, I will link that in the show notes also as well. So that way, when a video is ready for you guys to be listened to, I will post that on the Twitter account and you guys can know right away. Okay, thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye.